I'm very passionate about two things. Number one is purpose. I feel such a sense of purpose every day that I go to work, no matter where I am and whatever I'm doing. I feel like I'm part of something larger than myself. And number two is the people. We get the best Americans in the United States Army, people I would never have a chance to work with or meet or get to know. But because they come from across our country, from all different walks of life, and they're treated equally, it's just an amazing experience. And so those two things together really make me passionate about my profession.
Atlanta's such an amazing city, and since I've been here, I didn't know anyone when I moved to Atlanta out of college, and I feel like I've created a whole family of friends and colleagues and just people that have had connections with over the years in Atlanta. It's Southern hospitality. It's all about the warmth of the people, the creativity of the city, the innovation, and I think anytime I have had a question about something or wanted to learn about something, there's been a circle or a village of people who can easily point you in a direction to try to not just inform you, but also educate you and try to uplift you through the process. And I think for me, Atlanta has given me so much, since I moved here to even still being here today.
So the advice I would give young women who are starting their careers, thinking about their careers, is really consider, what are you passionate about? What really drives you? What makes you want to get out of bed in the morning and go save the world? And I think that passion is so critically important, and it certainly has helped me in my career. And I think it's advice I give to a lot of college students I work with and to a lot of high school students I talk to too. Find that thing that really drives you and go with it.
Atlanta's a multicultural, multi-ethnic, international city full of opportunities. You have such wonderful representation of the public and the private sector. It's a philanthropic city where people care about social justice issues. This very much is in line with who I am and what I do. So it's a great place to be able to flourish in the work and also in my personal life, to live life to the fullest. It's a place where I experience kindness every day.
The advice I would give to young women is that always remember that no is not no forever. No is only no that day. Gather yourself together and come back again. Always believe you can take the next step. Have your idea and your vision for the next step. I would also say that if you can't go in the front door, which so often is closed to us, go in the back door, meaning find another way around the whatever's in front of you. There's some way around, someone another way to impress a person. And I would also say have a little toughness, a little bit of energy in that way. As women, if we get tough, we get criticized for that. That's okay, take that. It's not gonna hurt you in the long run, but be reasonable, be joyful, and always be true to yourself.
What you see at Shepherd is somebody whose life and family life, because the injuries not only affect the patient, but it also affects their family, their friends, and their other support systems. So to take somebody who's had a catastrophic injury and watch them rebuild their lives, get back to independence, get back to a quality of life, it's just so rewarding. And everybody feels that culture of hope and dignity and independence. And that's just incredible. I can't think of anything else better that I could have done with my career.
The thing that I feel the strongest about is women need to figure out what their North Star is. They need to figure out where ultimately do they want to be. And then we can chart a path for them of the steps of how to get there, but they have to figure out what that North Star is for them. And yes, the North Star can change over time, but they have to have something in mind that they're driving to. And that's my soundest advice that I give. And also to be a lifelong learner. You never stop learning.
What I'm most passionate about being an educator, especially in the Atlanta public school system, is that each and every day I get to make an impact on children and families, very vulnerable communities, children living at poverty, and I'm able to fill in those gaps that we often see that come with poverty and being poor, and so I'm able to leverage, networks and supports to really give kids the opportunities that all kids have. So I am most passionate about just being that person that's able to make a difference for the kids. I love to come to work work every single day. I couldn't imagine driving in the city and doing anything else, so I really enjoy it.
I'm most passionate about working with our students and seeing them grow and attain higher education and look at really the transformative aspects of both theater and other education. Our goal is to foster creative, critical thinking, and when that emerges, which it always does, it is truly fascinating.
I've been fortunate at Piedmont to lead the team in seeking several accreditations. So at the end of the day, I felt personally successful, but that success was because the whole team came together. I started at Piedmont in 2004, so I've been there through the course of leading up to these accreditations. And then once the team actually, when we were successful in receiving them, I felt a strong sense of personal satisfaction for myself and for all the people that I work with.
I think I'm the most passionate about the fact that I do something that is universal. You know, the whole world, we eat. You know, we experience food. We have food memories, the fellowship of it, the stories behind it, the love behind it. You know, I feel real fortunate to be a part of that. You know, with my food, I try to tell a story, and I try to hone in on food and taste that make people recall good memories of childhood, adulthood, you know, even growing old. You know, that's what I do, and that is like, I'm very, very lucky to be able to do it.
It really is possible to balance a home and a career. And you do have to set priorities, you do have to set goals, you do have to let some things go. Like sometimes the house just needs to stay dirty because, you know, you're at work during the day, and when you get home you need to spend time with your kids. And it is possible to have it all. It is possible to be a successful career woman, and it's still possible to be a great mom.
Well, I think we need more women because we just need a different point of view. And that's really what diversity and inclusion is all about, is a pair of fresh eyes, a different point of view, being innovative. You know, I see that more and more, that when you get people from different backgrounds together, you know, you're able to accomplish a lot more in a different way, and maybe in even a more efficient or expedient way. And I think too, besides having a good point of view, I think women actually have a good, you know, a background in helping others, right? We want others to succeed, and we're willing to reach down and help others come up the ladder. And so at least I see that in my experience every day, is women helping women, and why not?